artist. I know I've been out for a while. Yeah, you know what? The holiday, the weather's been so nice, the holiday, and I've got so much stuff going on, and I was just like, okay, I gotta get here today to talk to you guys and make sure everything's all right. So how you been? Are you doing okay? Yeah, okay. So it's Entertainment Thursday here at Overholt Art Entertainment Studio. I have something special for you today because I want to make this entertaining for all of my fans out there. I want to thank you once again for being out there. And I'm sorry if you got bored and had to leave. And if you don't find anything you like here, you don't have to stick around. But I do appreciate you being here. Now, look behind me. Hold on a second. Stay there for a second. And look behind me. These are some of my paintings that I have that I've done in the past. So this is just a couple samples. I'm going to show you some samples of some of the art that I've done over the years. And you can tell me whether or not you like it or not. Um, oh, I'll start at the beginning with some small stuff for you. Now I do small canvases, and one of the recent ones that I did for some of the people for a local pub that I had gone to, and we did this love under an umbrella. See, it was a partner painting that I did, and one did one side, one did the other, and they put them together, and it's a couple together under an umbrella. Isn't that cute? Yeah. So there's that. Oh, hey, there's my tattoo. I designed my own tattoo. I only have one tattoo, and that is it. So, ta-da! Something you don't see every day. My tattoo. Yes, it's a dragon holding a pearl of wisdom. What's that supposed to mean? You figure it out. It's my tattoo. So I've had it to forever. I love the myth behind the story of the dragon chasing the pearl of wisdom across all ages and across spans of time and water and earth and everything just to find wisdom. And you know what? And it's good to find wisdom when you find it. Yeah. So I've done a couple of okay. I've done a couple of these. So here's a second one that I did. This is the same thing, but there's another one. Yeah. So that one I did live and one I did just putting together. So that's that. Da da da. All right, and one I did with my cousins during the COVID years. This is a pretty one. This is a nice sunset over a lake. I love that. For any of you guys who ever gone camping or whatever, and if you wanted to, you could add like a little boat over here or something, kind of make it stand out, make it something specific. If it's a specific boat, you want to put a boat there. That's the kind of thing you do. That's what it is all about. Okay, so this is kind of like the small stuff that I do in comparison to like the large ones that I have here. Starry Starry Night that I had to reproduce. I did actually at the exchange that I did those at the Exchange Brewery where I did this. This is where I did that, the Exchange Brewery. I also, in a past life when I was doing Paint Night Niagara, Paint Night Niagara, we did this one there, and wow, that was something else to do. It was very intense, and we got through it slowly but surely. It was a little bit painful. It took a little bit longer than I expected. When you're doing something like that intricate, you've got to kind of like stop every once in a while. And I was, at the time there was about 15 people. I had all one room, and we were all trying to do this together, and I was trying to show them how to do it, and that's the way it goes, right? All right. Now putting it back on the wall is the other story. Yeah. And this one I love because I love fireworks and things like that. And I can teach you guys this one. This is one of my faves. This is, did I name it? It's called Celebration. Hey, yeah. Yeah, it's perfect. If you're on a lake and you're watching fireworks go off, that's always awesome. Or if you're at, if you're someplace that has that kind of, I love fireworks. Fireworks is always great. All right. Now I'll show you some of my old stuff that I've had from the past, and you're gonna love this because this is some of the stuff that I've really enjoyed doing over the past. Some partner paintings that I had done in the past with groups, and we got the hearts together in a nice little mountain setting. I've done that one. That one's a beautiful one. That also teaches you about depth of field when you're doing paintings, how you see things that are farther away from you are light and pale, where the stuff that gets closer to you is a little bit more sharper and a little bit more, and then the birds of course are just like extra, a little bit of I love doing partner paintings. Partner paintings are always the best. You know, my hubby and I, we've been going out for 30 years now. So I'm always enjoying doing anything that involves, you know, people doing stuff together. You gotta do stuff together. You know, 30 years of being with somebody, you gotta get together and do stuff with people. All right, and so there's that one. This is another painting that I did. These ones are when I was doing Paint Night Niagara. So there was two sides of this one, and one, um, the partner painting, people had to choose if they wanted to be daytime or nighttime. So male got to be daytime, female got to be nighttime, or vice versa kind of thing. And so that's the daytime one, and that's the nighttime one. So I had to teach both at the same time. Now that's the fun part. So I had to get one person doing all like a wild colors in the background on that one, while I got some other person just to do blue on the background of this one. Whenever it came to which one is the easiest one, when you think you're going to have the easiest time with, go with that one first. But when you put them together, you see, they fit together like they're meant to be together. It's like I love doing that. So there we go. So the partner paintings are a lot of fun to do together. You get a lot of great stuff. And let me show you some other partner paintings that I've done. This one I was going to be doing for Valentine's Day. I love stuff like that. So if you want to do something special with your loved one for Valentine's Day, there you go. There's a partner painting. If you know, if someone's better at doing the lettering and somebody's better at doing the art, you know, you can switch and, you know, be together and do something beautiful like that. Isn't that nice? Yeah. All right. So I've been an artist for over 30 years with signs, designs, logos. I used to be a clown. I'm a retired clown. I used to be I'm a retired magician's assistant. I love popping in and out of boxes and making all kinds of weird noises and having all kinds of fun with people. So if you've ever hung out with me, you know, subscribe, hang out with me. You know, I actually do some actual art, but I like showing some of the stuff that I have because, ow, I just got a splinter. Hold on. Oh, I just got a splinter. Ow. That's the thing you gotta be careful about being an artist. Splinters hurt. All right, so, all right. Now, I don't know why the camera all of a sudden is doing that, but there we go. There's, one second, you stay still. All right. There's my other painting, and my brother-in-law, Gino, he's got this painting. He has it displayed really nicely. They did that one. It's so pretty. Nice hearts and a lot of stuff. I love the Valentines, and like I say, the couples paintings are always nice. So, you know, if you want to come and hang out with me and paint, you are more than welcome. So I do appreciate that. And, you know, check me out if you've never, if you don't know what I do. I'm Niagara Art Parties. I party with paint, and I always say everyone needs a nap. Everybody needs a Niagara Art Party. So, and I'm glad you're here. Okay, like I said, this is my little area that I do a lot of my preparing for when I'm having my big parties and stuff. But today is my day off, so I'm taking it real easy. All right, I'm usually poolside today, so if you're wondering why I'm dressed up in in a bikini, I'm not trying to show off, because God knows I'm in my 50s. I don't need to show off anything, but you know, I'm going to be going poolside after, and it's kind of cool out today, kind of warm, and I want to be comfortable. I love being comfortable. I have to say, as an artist, my best being comfortable is naked. I'm sorry to say, but yes, but I do enjoy, you know, having some clothes and wandering around. And believe me, I do paint nights with clothes on. Yes, most of the time I do. I don't take requests like that, anyways. But I do take requests when it comes to doing all kinds of different kinds of paintings. Yes, so let me show you some of the paintings that I've done in the past. Okay, so where shall I begin? Well, let me just pull out one random. This is something that somebody's actually looking into doing soon. And if they like it, it's very nice. It's a little bit complicated, but not too complicated that I can't show you, because I made this myself too. This one's called, I think it's Sunlit Path. As you can tell, it's a walk out in the wilderness, if you like the walk in the wilderness kind of thing, right? Let me show you what else I have here. This one is called Morning Stag. And like I say, these are all the ones that I've done and I can teach people how to paint. So this one's called Morning Stag. As you can see, it's a stag in the morning, and that's what I can paint with you. We can teach you how to paint that one too. I have another one here. This one is like Bob Ross style. I can teach you how to do things in the Bob Ross technique. I love doing that kind of style too. That's always fun. Oh. This one is called Spread Love. And there we go. I can teach you how to paint that one too. There we go. It's got lots of beautiful colors in it. Actually quite simple. Nothing too hard, nothing too difficult. The symbolism is great. If you want to keep it simple, we have something like a nice flower you can paint. And on the side, you can put like a little saying of some sort. I have this one that I'm going to be doing. Oh, I got to show you. This one's going to be coming up on Monday. Hold on. Because I am doing something recent. So let me show you what I'm going to be doing real soon. Okay? Oh, this one here. That's not it. Let me show you the best one. There we go. This one is called Barnyard Flowers. This one I'm going to be doing on Monday. It's a lot of fun. Oh my gosh. People will be so surprised of the technique I use for getting this one because, I mean, honestly, the hardest part that's going to be in this whole thing is probably just making sure that we let everything dry before we start painting, because this is a beautiful painting, and I redid this, so I'll show you what the other one looks like. So it's just to show you that paintings don't always look the same every time when you paint them. So this one, a little bit different, as you can see, but still the same kind of outcome. I mean, this one here is like my sample picture, so it's got to look the best, right? So if people want to take pictures of it, they can like look at it and go, oh, okay, now I know how to paint it. And this is when I went live, and this is how it turned out when we did it live. Some of the other ladies did such a great job at painting these. Like some of them changed them into daisies and cosmos and all kinds of other different flowers. You don't have to have roses per se. And on the side, like I say, I usually put some. You can put like little saying like "Home Sweet Home" or love, or whatever comes to mind. If you have initials, somebody's initials can go there, kind of thing. If you want to dedicate it to somebody, say to mom or something, and have the, look mom, look what I painted for you, isn't that pretty? Something like that. I love getting people involved with doing art, and it is a lot of fun. So that's the one that's coming up very shortly. I have another one coming up at the end of the month here, and I'll show you that one too. This one's very simple as well. Okay, I did it over at the Penn Center. Come on, follow me. I did it over at the Penn Center quite recently, a few years back. All right, this is the other one. Okay, stay still for a second. Stay. Maybe not. Okay. Okay, this is the painting. He wants to look at me. Okay, this is the painting that I'm doing. Near the end of the month, I'll be doing this one. This is very easy, very simple. This is actually the original. I think I gave them to keep. This is an actual second, and this was done at the Penn Center. One of the parents I gave this was done by kids, ages from 6 to 8, I believe. Yeah, this is so nice and simple. And when I started painting, this is the first thing like I love painting was an island. Islands in the stream, that is what we are. But that one's beautiful, isn't it? Yeah, I love doing that one. So that one's coming up next. That'll be next on my list. All right. And I always get everything ready beforehand, so I just kind of, whoa. Now it stops. Okay. Well, okay, let me move you over here. Okay. Like my belly button? Okay, sorry. Okay, let me show you some other paintings if I can get it to kind of... All right. Let me show you some other paintings. I gotta get a cameraman. I don't know. Okay, showed you that one already. Let me show you some other ones I've done. Oh, this is not like a painting to do, but I like this one. It's a one very pretty. It's like a almost getting like right in between that mystical time, and the waves are going and everything's splashing. You know, really cool. All right. I wanted to show you one. Let me see. There's some cool ones. I did. Hold on. If I can get it out here. I organized everything, so that's why I'm so excited about it. I just did that one recently. That one I did with a bunch of kids, 9-year-olds. It started out like that, but then it turned into a wow. It turned into an abstract for a lot of the kids. It's not hard to do, but if you're not paying attention, and you know when you're 9 years old, you don't have attention span for 2 hours. No, so I mean it was good, but you know the girls had a good time, and that's the main part. I mean, painting, you don't have to have a lot of skill. You just have to follow along, and I can show you no problem. But the thing is that yeah, if you just want to do your own thing, you do your own thing. Okay, this one's called this one's called Jasper. For those of you who like Jasper, yeah, yeah, I love the mountains. This is like doing a nice little thing about the mountains. This is a nice one. And of course, my favorite, this is one of the first ones that I ever did. First painting that I ever painted was actually, and it was, the story behind this one is it used to be a watercolor that I did for my mom, and I redid it again for Paint Night Niagara. I love this painting. This is called The Joy of Windsurfing. I can teach you how to do this painting too. It's really, really awesome. And the word joy is actually in the painting itself. And I said, if you know where to look, you can find the letters. Now, I'm backwards right now, so you wouldn't be able to see it the way you're looking at me. But there's the letter J here, and then there's the O here. And the Y is actually the person on the windsurfer there, the windsurfing board. So Joy of Windsurfing. This is one of my favorites. I did this one so many times, and I also did it as a glow in the dark. I don't know if this one's I did I have to glow in the dark one. Oh, I got it. Hold on. If you put this one under light sensitive, like black light, this will glow in the dark. And now look at, it's got the waves and everything. I'll close up for you. Isn't that cool? That's called The Joy of Windsurfing, glow in the dark. Yeah, and the word joy is in there too. So the word J-O-Y. See, I try to incorporate all the stuff in together. I love this stuff. And I painted this for Paint Night Niagara, but I can paint this for you too. If you want it, I can make it into a painting for you if you want to buy it. And if you want to paint it with me, even better if you're in the Niagara area and you want to paint with me. I love this painting. It's one of my faves. One of my faves. Okay. Now let's see if I can give you another fave of mine. Cuban Sunrise. I just did one of these recently too. And they all turn out differently. I'll show you. This is Cuban Sunrise, okay? But this is done on a black background, okay? This is what I'm going to show you the difference. Black background. Now, light background. Same one on a light background. And again, you see how different every time? It's the same one, but every time it can be a little bit different. It's the same, it looks almost the same. So these are the light ones, and they look almost close, and that's what you want to get. You don't want to get right on the money, because if it was, that would be duplicating. You can't duplicate, don't do that. Don't be duplicate, be your own person. Sorry, I'm trying to put things away here. So that's the light side, and these are the dark ones. So as you can see, like they do look very similar, da, 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 and da, da, da. So dark, dark. Now I'm going to show you the difference between dark and the light one. Keeping so nice. So that's the dark one with the dark background. And this is the light one with the light background. It's the same, you use same techniques, but different look every time. If you're looking, if you want to do Cuban sunrise with me, you can pick if you want to have it on a light background, or if you want to have it on a dark background. Depends on what kind of look you're going for. See, it's just, and the paint can make the difference, and the paint brushes can make the difference, and everything can make a difference when you're painting. So, it's always awesome to do this kind of stuff. So if you ever want to paint with me, NiagaraArtParties.com. Come on and party with me with paint. Look me up on Google, Niagara Art Parties. You'll find me right away. And you can check out my website and see the kind of crazy things that I do, the silly things that I'm up to. Hold on. Okay. So let me give you some more stuff that I do. I did this one just recently. Oh, this one's going to be coming out. Well, I wanted to try this one's for Christmas. If you guys like to do Christmas ones, this is a favorite. That a lot of people have gotten this one. And, like I say, if you want it on a smaller canvas, you don't want to do it on 16 by 20, which is my usual size. I can do to about like 11 by 14 kind of size. That's the size I usually do my pet portraits on. I do pet portraits too. I am an artist of all seasons, so there you go. So this is something nice coming up for the fall or for winter, for Christmas to give to somebody. You can put somebody's name on on inside there, or do whatever you want to do, that kind of thing. Okay. So you know what? This is the kind of thing that I enjoy doing and love showing you guys. Showing tell day, and although I call it Entertainment Thursday, I love showing you some of the stuff that I do, just so that you have an idea. Like, okay, this woman says she could do it. What does she do? This is what I do. So one of the recent ones that I did too, back in March, is called Night Skies and Fireflies. This was a lot of fun. And thank you guys for watching. I appreciate you being out there. Okay, so this is some of the other paint parties that I've done in the past. There's that one. And I have some other ones that I want to work on, and if you are interested, this is one of my paint party ones too. This is Algonquin at sunset or sunrise. It depends on what time of day you come to Algonquin Park. If you've ever been to one of the major parks here in Canada, Canada. I'm in the Falls, though. I'm Niagaran. I'm a Niagaran. This is completely different. So I did this with a bunch of kids outside last year. This was fun. Very simple, easy to do, great for kids, and all ages love this kind of stuff. It's very easy. I'm not going to push you to do too much that's too hard for you. Do the stuff that's fun, easy, simple, good fun for you. Let me see. This was a fun one to do too. Oh my gosh. The ladies enjoyed this one so much. This one's called Lavender at Sunset. Or again, you can say Lavender at Sunrise, whatever you like to do. We made more colors in there, and it was so good. Oh my gosh. This one was really, really nice. And to get to the place that we did this one, it was so weird. We were out in, I don't know, gosh, in Jordan or Smithville or something. That day it was very foggy, so it was almost like I was going into Brigadoon, you know what I mean? If those of you who know your a theater and know what Brigadoon is, it's like kind of you there was like a mist over everything, and then at one minute we were like caught up in it, and the next minute there's where we're supposed to be going to do this painting, and it's like, are these people from around here? But very pretty. It was a very fun, and like I say, fun with paint. That's what I like to do, and I show you guys how to do that. You have cheers, you have all kinds of fun. I did this with kids lately. I also do kid things, and I gave them the best one, and I took the sample that I did that day. This is just a sample of what I painted for them. But the original, like the good one, I gave to them as a present, saying like a happy birthday kind of thing for kids to paint. It's not that hard. The kids, you know what, you'll be very surprised. Kids have a very good sense of doing some things, and they'll do something and they'll go, look, and you go, Okay, what is this supposed to be? And they'll say it's that, and you look at it and go, oh yeah, I can see that. And then yeah, so I was running around showing kids. This was also an outside one too. I was outside with a bunch of kids, and we were all painting this together. And I was running around to all the other ones, just trying to make sure that they all got it looking good, looking all like koala bears. And it was a lot of fun. And fun with paint. That's the only thing you can do. You have fun with it, right? I love having fun with paint. All right, so let me see what I got. What else can I for you? Oh, this one I did at the Penn Center with a bunch of kids too. This is very nice and very much fun, and I enjoy doing this one for it's and everybody can do this painting, and it's beautiful. Comes out different every time. Like I say, sometimes you see a horizon lines, sometimes you don't see any horizon lines at all, and sometimes the circle may be up here, sometimes it might be down there. It doesn't matter as long as you're getting the hang of how you put it all onto the canvas, and then you can play with it yourself afterwards. I give the canvas afterwards. Like as for final, you get the canvas to keep, and you can paint over it and do whatever you want with. But this one in particular, I did at the Penn Center for with a bunch of kids. They did a great job. I'm always impressed by the job the kids do when they paint, and not just by kids, but adults too. This is so nice to do for adults. It's fun, and mostly you're just trying to have a good time with everybody, showing them how to paint. All right, now let me show you something else. Do we have something else? Oh, that's the same one. Okay. Yeah, and let me show you again. That same one, it can look a little bit different. It's the same one, but this one's a little bit different. Yeah, a little bit lower. Oh, and here's some of the new ones that I was thinking of making for everybody. These ones are a lot of fun. They're very whimsical. This one's like a kite theme, flying a kite because it's been very windy and stuff like that. And these are kind of cute to kind of have around. They'll be kind of nice. And let's see. The windsurfer. Okay, let me show you this one. Yes, this I did again with kids at the Penn Center. This is another Penn Center one that I did. This one turned out really, really nice too. The kids did a great job on it, and I was so impressed. Like I say, it's just basically showing you silhouettes, but it gets you started with painting with acrylic paints, and that's what gets exciting. I love painting with acrylic paint. Oh, it looks like we're losing some light. Uh-oh. Sorry. Adjust here. Oh, wrong. It's the wrong way. It's going in the wrong way. No wonder. Sorry. I have everything going one way. I have them labeled now. I've got everything in an order, kind of. That's what you make it. Oh, okay. I did some dolphins with some kids one time, and they did fantastic. But this is what I showed them. I don't know if I did this one at the Penn Center or not. This one might have been a Penn Center one as well. But I've also done this one as a paint party for kids too. They love dolphins. Like some kids love dolphins, and some kids do this better than I do. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? This is great. Some other Penn Center ones that I did right here. Oh, put it in the wrong way again. Dolphin. There we go. I'll show you the one that I did live and show you what the difference was. This is one that I did at the. This is when I have time to do my own. This is what mine turns out like. But I'm quickly usually helping all the other kids, making sure that theirs looks as good as or better than mine. So, but that's like just to show you an example. This one I did at St. Patrick's Day, 22 at the Penn Center as well. One of those things for the kids where they could put their name in there afterwards, like after they make the pot and everything. They really did do it. They did a great job on it, and they put their own little initials in there. It was beautiful, perfect. It's so fun. You gotta have fun with it, right? And look familiar? Hey, there's another one. Now they're all over the place. I got more than I expected. I gotta put that one over there, actually. Now I found it. There we go. That's what it was. I knew there was one that I had. Okay. Oh, so let me show you some of the things that a lot of people like from paint night. Oh, this one's a really nice one. Here. I did this one for Canadian Tire. acceptance there. They wanted something very nice and relaxing. We did something like that. And that's when I was working with Paint Night Niagara. Let me see this one. I got some really nice stuff, and a lot of it I didn't want to part with. It's hard to part with some stuff. I'll show you afterwards. I got like it's almost like a library. I have a library, basically. And if I can just get this out of here. Oh my gosh. I put them in, but I can't get them out. Oh, no wonder. It's the wrong way. Okay. Ooh, yeah, like something like that. How about that? Look at that. Beautiful. Look at the colors. I did that for Paint Night Niagara, but you know what? It's so easy to do and so simple and fun. I could show you how to do this technique. It's all with paper towel and just a little bit of imagination, you know? And paint. Lots of paint. Yeah, so that's a nice one. I love that one. And if anything, if you see something that you like, you want to buy stuff from me, you let me know, because I do have a plethora. Oh, a plethora of different things. I also I keep stuff that I liked when I was doing paint nights, and one of them I really enjoyed was this one here. This one's called Noir Night, and it gives you like a little kind of a like you're in Toronto, but it's a little bit fancy. It's a fancy kind of thing. And I painted all of these. These are all my paintings. It's just in case, like they give me the ideas, but then I have to reproduce them. So all these are my reproductions. Yeah, let me just give you something else. Oh, how about? Oh, this is one of my favorites. Hold on. Not that one. That was a fun one, though. I'll have to tell you about that one. This one is one of my faves. Dawn in the Marshes. It's very pretty. It's very pretty, and I love doing like something that has like a little bit of a tree. You can something like look at it and kind of like think about being in some certain place. I kind of like I just like the reflection in the water. Doing the reflection in the water is always a lot of fun. I love always watching Bob Ross and following along with him. So it was always when I do my own stuff, it's just awesome. So yeah, I love doing stuff like that too. And like I say, I can show you guys how to do it. That's what I do. Niagara Art Parties in Niagara. You can come and paint with me. In Canada only, unfortunately. I'm only Canadian. And yeah, unfortunately, because I'm a Canadian. Right now, everything's kind of wacky and all over the place. Let me give you some other good ones. Was it Sunset Roses? No. How about... Oh yeah, I like this one. I like this one too. This is a nice... I show people how to do this one. I painted this one myself too. This is such a nice black and white one. It looks like two people together walking along. It's called Weather the Weather Together. It's one of my faves too, because I loved how the reflection turned out. And I showed people, I said, there's a, what is that called? Poly, maybe if you know what it's called, the shape that is right here. It goes like, it looks like a rectangle, but kind of goes in a diagonal. Hexagon or a hexagon or no. So, but you know what I'm saying. It's a poly la 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 something like that, like a square. Me being an artist, I just don't know the words. That's all. I know how to do it, but I don't know how to say it. But there you go. That's an idea for some of the things that I guess my stuff stops working after a while. Okay. So there we go. Weather the Weather Together, one of my favorites. I love that one. And like I say, I can teach you how to paint it. And if you like this painting, you wanted to buy it from me, you just let me know. I will, send it out to you, or maybe do a reproduction for you if you want. That kind of thing. Kind of keep it simple. Okay, what else do I have for you? I'm going to turn on some lights because it looks like it's getting a little dark in here. Hold on. There we go. I've finally got it to a point where I can get everything in place. But hold on. Da-da-da. 1 second. Yeah, it got dark. Wow, it got really dark in there. Okay. Now I'm like, oh my gosh. I'm getting too much light here. Okay. Oh, and I want to show you what I got coming up, okay? Because like I know people say, "Oh, you hold on to the things that you don't want to tell people about." I'm like, yeah. Hold on a second. I got stuff coming up. Hold on. I got these nice boards here. I just got them just like a little while ago. I'm going to make into nice little signs for people. Like I used to do signs, designs, logos, caricatures, all kinds of things. And like I say, the paintings that I do, and now I'm going to make some signs for your front door. You can say hello, and the other side will say bugger off, that kind of thing. Or welcome, and the other one they'll say, get off my lawn, something like that. So if you want like me to make you a nice little sign or something, they're pretty good size. They're about what, 3 feet, 4, yeah, 3 feet, 3 feet, yeah, about 3 feet, because I'm about 5. So yeah, and make a nice little thing for welcoming people, or tell them to get off your lawn. I've gotten old, so a lot of get off my lawn things always sound like a good idea to me. Anyways, yeah, so it's a great day out today too. I wanted to you know show you around because it is Entertainment Thursday, and I do love to entertain. I hope you like some of the paintings that I do. I've done all my paintings have stories to them. Honestly, if I could go through all of them, you'd be like, "Oh, Kim, just stop." All right, so let me see if you can follow me. Okay. So we're going to take you out for a little walk. Yeah, say, and there's another one of my paintings there. There's my paintings up here. There you can see all of my paintings. These are all of my paintings back here. Yeah. Ain't that something or what? Yeah, I know. All right, so just come along with me. Oh, now it's getting bright. Okay. And take you outside because, it's fun. Let me go outside with me. I got a gimbal, so cool. Hanging out. I'm gonna show you my pool. Da, 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 da. Oh, hey. So I come out and hang out here because it's a lot of fun. The sun is shining. It's a beautiful day. I hope I don't get you too much, but let me put my shades on. Let me look like a Hollywood star for you. No, no. Let's say no and say we did. Okay. All right. Hey, what do you think? Hey, there we go. All right. I'm gonna hang out by my pool. I'll show you about the life of a living. Or what? I have no idea. I have no idea. But welcome to my pool. Oh, I gotta blow it up. Oh my gosh. Yes, yes. This is me in my pool. Yeah. Everybody's like, "Oh, poolside." Yeah, this is me for poolside. This is what I do. Yeah, I got a nice little garden back here. I'll show you around. Got some nice plants coming up. You can see over here. All right, and I don't know if you can see my monkeys or not. There's always something going on. All right. All right. Yeah, my pool's starting to deflate. I better take care of that. It's real soon. Okay. So welcome to my backyard. I hope you like it here, and yeah, we'll come out here more often so you can take a look around. See what you think, right? Okay. All right. It's really bright out there. Okay. All right, so hey, I appreciate you guys hanging out with me. Well, I know Entertainment Thursday. I know I've been away for a while, so if you're a little bit upset with me for not being around, I do apologize. But here I am, and I love you to subscribe if you haven't before. I know there's so many people out there just watching me going, "Who's this crazy lady?" And it's like, yeah, I am your party artist. I help you have fun with art and help you have a good time learning about art. And in the Niagara area, if you want to party with me, you're more than welcome to look me up. Niagara Art Parties. All right? Niagara Art Parties. Not party, parties. Because I love doing more than just one. You know what I mean? Oh my gosh. Did I just say that? I'm sorry. See, I told you this was not for kids. All right. Let me go back inside. It's very bright out here. Okay. Ooh, okay. Ooh, wow. All right. We're getting close and personal, and I appreciate that, more than you would ever know. All right. Does it? You, no, it doesn't. Okay. I'm still getting to understand how these things work, but eventually one of these days I'll have it all straightened out. And in the meantime, I just want to say thank you very much for tuning in to Kim's Wacky World on Entertainment Thursday. I hope to see you guys really soon for more fun, and say hello to my little friend. Down there, I got the little fish. And I am your party artist. My name's Kim Overholt. I hope you have a fantastic day. And yeah, do some art. Get outside. Have some fun. And I will see you again real soon. I'll come back tomorrow, Feedback Friday. You tell me what you think, okay? All right. I will talk to you soon. And let me just say thank you once again. You guys are awesome.